What's up, Brickmaniacs? I'm here at the designer's desk, Landon's desk. As you guys know, this past Thursday we released a new kind of sticker pack for Brickmania. Not only is it on a different material, but it also includes the ability to put camouflage on the arms.
That's right, that's right.
And so because we're doing this in kind of a new fashion, we thought we'd make a video kind of demonstrating how this sticker pack works and some of the benefits of the new material.
Yeah, that's right. I guess, first off, the new material, it's kind of exciting. It lets us wrap around arms a little bit better. There's a bit of a flexibility to it. We're trying it out. It's still sort of in the testing phases, so let us know what you think. Currently, it's only in this British and / Polish Paratrooper pack. That's where we're debuting it, and we're going to test it there for a little bit to see if it holds up, to see how well it works, just long term. Our other stickers, they work great for just the standard stuff. They don't quite go around the curves of the arms as well, so I'm just keeping that to the uniforms for now. But this is what the new British Paratroopers are using. So yeah, we should just get started and sticker up a guy. How about that?
Cool, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Is there a... I mean, obviously the legs. Yeah, I was going to say, is there an order where this works best to go on?
Really.
Okay.
I'll just do the torso first because that's kind of the more basic part of it.
Okay.
So it just comes off right there, really easy to work with actually, and yeah, not really. It's kind of self-explanatory, you know. Put this over the stud hole here, or over the neck, right? That lines it up really nicely. As you can see, I have this on kind of a little clear thing just to kind of hold on to.
Any method to doing the front or back first?
Yes, there is a method. So start with the front, because that goes down, and then there's these little flaps there. And you try and line it up sort of with the bottom of the torso as best as you can. And then keep this back flap up. There's some new artwork on this as well, which is pretty cool. You might spot that. There's got the Sten gun, kind of like a messenger bag thing almost. Yes, that goes around the side there. And I will make sure these are pressed down really well on the sides, so your arm, when it moves, it doesn't necessarily catch an edge.
Sure.
So make sure that's pushed down all the way. And that slides forward. This side slides forward as well, the arm. And then the back is ready to stick down. And that's kind of like the basis for...
all of our sticker packs work like that.
Pretty much. So from there, you know, you can... The next part would just be going on to the legs. So make sure everything's stuck down. I'll save the head and helmet for a little bit later when we're getting further into customizing. But again, on these packs, you got boots. They are technically left and right, but it's so subtle that you might not even notice, so it's not a big deal if...
That's cool though, I did not know that.
They're technically, like the point of the boot is a little bit angled one way. Not really noticeable unless you're looking for it.
Go check all your sticker pack figs now. You might have
They're
boots
all
on the
wrong.
feet.
I mean, I've totally put it on wrong before, so it doesn't really. So
work from
start
the
on the side,
in.
outside in. I figure you see this more commonly, the outside. So start there first and get that lined up nice, and that goes down there.
Wrap it first, then press the top.
Yeah, and the top goes down. You can use just your hands. Sometimes I'll actually bust out a brick arms or something to kind of like lightly push down.
Cool. To
get it into the crease there. Sometimes, let's say if your Lego is a little bit dirty, you might make sure it's clean prior to it, I guess is what you need to just double check for, or else it won't stick as well. But gotta
have a clean surface for the adhesive.
Yeah. So and that kind of brings us on to like the minifigures as well. It's like you can use like all of your existing like Lego City minifigures. These stickers work best on dark tan, which is what I have written on top of the sticker pack here. But you could use it on sort of whatever you have if you just want to get a nice big army going.
Well, and there's lots of coverage from the sticker packs too, so I suppose that like even if you are working with colors that aren't exactly ideal, the majority of the figure is still covered.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, I kind of bust out the brick arm sometimes to help fold that through. Nice wedge that right up against the crease right there at the top of the foot, I guess that would be.
He's done this a couple of times, if you can't tell.
Oh, I mean, this is so much easier than decals. I don't know if anybody out there has tried decals. We used to have a line of decals, and they looked cool. It was fun to kind of make. Similar process, but this just is so much easier to work with.
Sure.
And you don't have to deal with solvents or. I'll finish up the whole thing quick here. I'll see how fast I can go. Maybe just a little rough, but other side. Moving on to that. Quick wrapping it around.
So it's kind of that initial for both the torso and the feet. It's kind of the initial where you set the sticker. You're kind of like determines how well or not that putting it on there is going to.
Right, and there's a bit of, again, there's a bit of flexibility. Even our older stickers, you can kind of fudge it a little bit and work with it a little bit. But yeah, these just work really nice. And then the other side of the leg wrap. So these are the British leg wraps in that nice Blanco number 3 color. And okay, there we go. That's basic. That's the basic torso and legs. That's pretty common. That's standard for most of our sticker packs. And now this one has an addition of an all new arm artwork. I will point out on this pack, all the camouflage patterns have been slightly randomized, so no two are alike, which is really cool. Yes, that's a cool detail there. Let's see, which is the right and left. So you see right here in the middle, these are all the arms. And that just comes right off. And you can sort of see, you can see the outline here on the sticker pack of what that is. So the part with the little buttons, that lines up with the cuff of the arm. So I will actually line these up kind of visually. I'll take the arm off, that kind of just makes it easier. And again, I have this little clear tool here to have an additional spot to hold on to,
sure.
Surface area. So again, lining up just sort of straight down on this, get a better view. Lining up the flat side with the flat side of the minifigure arm, and sort of working from the stuff that's already stuck down outwards. Kind of just roll around. Maybe I usually do the front part first, just because that's a straight line, and I can kind of gauge it up against something here.
Sure. Then kind of work from the cuff back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, this is a flat sticker, and you're applying it to a curved surface. So it's not going to be perfect. There's always a little bit of variance to it, but it's gonna be close. And the whole point of these sticker packs is really to build a giant army. I mean, when you stand back from 3 feet,
yeah, right. That coverage is excellent.
It's indistinguishable from like printing. So if you're building a big diorama for, like, let's say a convention or a show, this would be pretty much the best way to do it for if you're trying to budget out your build a little bit.
Well, that stretchy material really overlaps nicely, like on the elbow and then up on the shoulder.
Yep.
And so it really does, it looks almost fabric-like it really is wearing a sleeve.
So you'll see a little bit of points here, maybe on the elbow or on the top of the shoulders. But again, that's just kind of the nature of dealing with stickers. There is a little bit of stretch to it. It's better than some previous iterations that I've done with this, but and sometimes, you know, sticker takes a little bit to kind of settle down, so you might need to come back to it the next day and push down a bit more. But eventually they'll rest, and they should stick to your figure. So sometimes I've seen them pop off. Again, if your figure's a little bit dirty, like your hands have oil on it. So let's say if you're handling the minifigure a lot, you can get that oil under your hands, so maybe wash your hands.
Minimize your contact with the adhesive too?
Yes.
Okay.
So, cool, moving on to the other side. And those are just right across from each other on the sticker pack. Okay, again, I forgot to take the arm off first. We have a guest joining us today. Little pipsqueak. What's her name?
Nugget.
Nugget. Dogs at Brickmania. So again, starting from the middle. Oops, that was kind of a misaligned. So what's nice about this sticker is you can take it off pretty easy. This actually works quite a bit better than some of our previous stickers. It doesn't seem to leave residue. Again, we're kind of still testing it out.
Sure.
It doesn't seem to leave residue, and it lies down nicely. So.
Well, and that vinyl texture just kind of like.
Yeah, it's a bit glossier than some of our other stickers. So that's just something to just be aware of if that bothers you. Maybe blast it with I don't know, some what's it called, fixative. It's like a decaling thing. It's a matte spray paint, essentially. So if you really want to get rid of that texture, or that gloss to it, but that's kind of just a side thing.
Look at that. That looks excellent.
So yeah, you can kind of like stretch on this stuff too, like pulling it helps smooth things out. So cool. That is the arm. So I'm gonna finish this figure up. So again, prior to starting, I like to gather all my material. So I have the heads, the helmets, the different guns. So let's go with this stash guy.
Yeah.
So I got yellow hands. I totally messed up, man. Okay, whatever. He's wearing yellow rubber gloves or something. It's just right off the bat.
Paratroopers have to
up.
do the dishes too, all right? That's
Yep.
just how it works.
So, and then we've got these nice, our helmets made in-house.
Also available.
I want to get some actual flesh hands. Come on, man, that's bothering me. That's bothering me. Sorry, I can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, switching out the hands, just a little infield swap out here.
Taking his gloves off. Gloves are off now.
Gloves are off. Rubber gloves are off. And there's an assortment of weapons that would work with this guy. What I really like about British stuff is that those pattern 37 pouches. This guy doesn't have it, but here's these pattern 37 pouches on these two guys, and that works with like a ton of different weapons. Works for the Sten gun, works for the Bren gun, works for I'm totally blanking on everything. Yeah, SMLE, everything. It's a really versatile ammo pouch, so you can kind of put whatever weapon you want with those guys.
Perfect caliber always looks the best.
Perfect caliber looks nice. This really brings it up to that's a premium looking figure.
Yeah,
right
look
there.
at that.
I can actually find the official production one.
And that's just a couple of bucks in accessories.
Where am I at?
Mixed with a sticker pack. All that stuff, I think the perfect calibers are actually sold out right now, but all that stuff is normally available at brickmania.com, so it's easy to pick up. It's an excellent price point, and you get to use your already existing Lego. Plus, like, how much cooler is that than anything you'd get in a city set?
Cool. Let's actually compare it next to the, this is the official production one that came out just prior to this. So this has been UV printed 360, and you can kind of see for comparison that, you know, they are similar. There's some limitations, obviously, of the stickers, but you can really get a nice customized figure for, you know, a fraction of the price, and you're using your own parts.
Right. Yeah, that looks excellent.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. All right, well, thanks for taking us through that. We'll keep you updated on kind of like the new stickers that come out, and if we're going to, you know, continue using this material, and hopefully continuing to put stuff on the arms, and who knows where else in the future.
Right on, yeah.
But yeah, thanks for walking us through that. Now you have a little bit of insider knowledge into how to put those on. And remember, steps, the initial steps work for all of our sticker packs, and then for now, the arm artwork is exclusive to these, which are the British and Polish Paratroopers sticker pack, available right now at brickmania.com. Cool. Anything else?
No, I don't have anything. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have fun customizing your figures.
Cool.